Hello, beautiful humans. I hope your day's going well. We're about to eat, so if you want to eat with me, let's do it. So this is what I got today. I did not eat breakfast. I had like a couple scoops of yogurt and then was just busy doing cleaning and some videos. So today we got salmon, asparagus, anywho's. I love lemon juice on my salmon and my asparagus. I hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you're hydrating and eating. Look how tiny these asparagus are. They're so thin. They're cute. I imagine this is what a rabbit feels like when it eats its food. I could say I do like my asparagus a little thicker, so I don't have to eat 3 at a time. They are really good. I didn't cut the ends off because I didn't really care. I was really hungry by the time I was trying to cook this, so I just wanted it in the pan and in my belly. So if it feels a little tough, then I just won't eat it because I didn't cut the ends off. So good though. I honestly just put what do you call it, lemon pepper on them, and that's it. I hate when I accidentally grind my teeth. Ugh. I did cook it in coconut oil too, if that matters. Some people like it in butter. I like mine in coconut oil. Trying to get more fiber in. Because it helps my joints. And I fucking love asparagus. Thin ones aren't bad. I prefer the thick ones though. That's what she's on. I should have licked my fingers. That looked delicious. There's my napkin. Ah, that was so good. Hope you guys are having a good day. Thank you to those who watched my last video. Once again, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing on YouTube, you guys. I'm just showing you little glimpses of my life. I'm eating really fiber heavy foods because, well, if you're new, I've been bedridden off and on for the most part for the last 2.5, going on 3 years. And when I say off and on, there was like 1 month where things kind of went up, which was great. I love the sweet potato. I've said this story many times on here and to anyone who'll listen, because I love my grandma so much. She passed away, but when I was younger, she raised me off and on, and she was really health conscious with us, and so we didn't get much sugar growing up. But when I became a teenager, there was one Thanksgiving where she let me eat this sweet potato casserole for breakfast, and it was like so fun because that kind of felt like she was stepping into the grandma role officially, you know, instead of like the motherly role, which felt nice because I love her so much. Like, it was just such a fun little, I don't know, little experience with her because she was so health conscious. Like, our treats were like strawberry shortcake like once every 3 months, you know. And she cooked from scratch with everything, and there's lots of salads and stuff. And then like what we had, like those cashew clusters from Costco, and that was like a sweet treat for us, you know. So it's so exciting to be able to eat sweet potato casserole with marshmallows for breakfast. Never in that house. And we, like, for breakfast, like, the sugariest cereals was Honey Bunch of Oats or Honey Nut Cheerios, you know. So whenever I smell sweet potatoes cooking, which I cook them for my dogs, it's a big part of their staple in their diet, but I eat some of them too. Great for fiber, and fiber is really good for gut issues, which I'll talk about that in another video. So, and plus, anytime I was in remission, I was at my grandma's, and she always ate like very fiber heavy foods. Every dinner we had vegetables in it, if not a salad next to it. Like spaghetti with tossed green salad on the side. And during the summers, it was just salads because it was too hot in their older style kitchen to cook, and it just heated up everything, so it cost the electric bill and whatnot too much. So they would make she would make salads during the summertime. I'm the only one in my family who knows all her recipes because I'm the only one who fucking cared. But she was like my special person, I guess you could say. Like, I don't know if that's strictly romantic, but she was the only one in this world who ever understood me and got me. And I feel like I got her more than anyone in this world. And she was literally my best friend. And I started watching her cook from a really young age. She had like a little white stool that I would sit and stand on and watch her cook dinner or whatever. And I think she saw me take an interest in it early on, so she would like get me incorporated. Like, I literally was just thinking earlier, I remember the first time using a peeler, and I was just so confused like how to use it, you know. And yeah, she was just very patient in the kitchen, and I think she saw because I had such an interest in it early on to, like, you know, foster that. But anytime I was in remission, she was taking care of me. And at the same time with that, you know, there was lots of healthy meals going down in the home. So I love lemon juice so much on salmon. I don't know if I said, but the salmon is cooked the same way as asparagus. Simple, just some lemon pepper, cooked in some coconut oil. I like it simple. It's just so good in the simplicity. So I like it. I think some things can shine on their own. I hate the feeling of the wet with the lemon on my hands. Ugh. I know someone's gonna be like, use the lemon juice bottles. That does not taste the same. It's like more sweet. Mm-hmm. Yeah, scrumdiddlyumptious. One of my friends says scrumdiddlyumptious. What do you guys say? Do you say scrumdiddlyumptious or scrumdiddlyumptious? They both sound whimsical. I feel like if I ever had to hire a chef, a personal chef, just to get this out of the way for me so I don't have to cook it, I think I would be one of their easiest clients because I literally eat the same thing for months. I'm talking months, like 6 months at this point. Has been the same meal. The new addition is just the sweet potato, salmon, and asparagus. I've been eating avocados and kiwi like my meals, bean tostadas and rice every day for lunch. Sometimes lunch, dinner, because I don't always eat 3 meals a day. And I just decided to recently start incorporating more omega and protein and more fiber. And I always have a kiwi or 2 a day. So, I don't know what the fuck I was saying with that. This shit's so good. God damn it! Wee. Caca and wee whiz. What? It's something that I saw a comment on TikTok and it was so funny to me. Caca and wee whiz. So sour. Anyway, comment below how you like your fish. It's hard for me to even eat salmon or sushi, but the one sushi that I do like is the salmon with seaweed on rice. And I just, wait, I don't even know if it has seaweed. I like it in soy sauce. Oh yeah, but I could eat this every day, is what I was saying. Probably for like 6 months, maybe even longer. For me, it's actually nice to eat the same meal all the time, every day, single day, forever. Because eating and figuring out a new meal every time is such a hassle. So this is like my base meal. Well, usually I don't eat this much for like dinner, lunch, breakfast, whatever the fuck this is. I'll probably have a tostada later and some rice, but a bean tostada with some tomatoes. But since I've added this in, right, I could eat this literally for the next 6 months, maybe even year, and not get sick of it. And I prefer it that way because then if I want something, like say I want In-N-Out burger instead of salmon for dinner, I'll just go get In-N-Out burger. Not a big deal. But to have this as my baseline makes it like much easier for me. So if you're ADHD or just autistic or ADHD or just neurodivergent and you struggle with meals, I say find a base meal that you can eat. And then when you feel like going outside of it, go outside of it. My base breakfast is scoop or 2 of yogurt every other day, or some sauerkraut every other day or every day, depending on how I feel. Some days I do 3 days in a row, then skip day or whatever. Majority days. But breakfast is usually an avocado, a kiwi, and if I'm really hungry, 2 avocados. And then lunch is bean tostado with tomatoes, and then Spanish rice. And then that used to be it for me, but learning about fiber now, it's dinner time. I do a third meal for dinner time. And I'm hoping this will help me see improvement in my inflammation, which I already am, so that's pretty much why I'm eating it. I want to be in remission so bad. I'll eat anything. If I need to eat ass to fucking be walking again, show me who. Show me fucking who. It's not usually my thing, but if it's gotta be done. For reference, that is not my thing. I've never done that. I don't plan to either. Like, I don't know if I could love a man that much. Also, I do not like fish skin. That was so good, I wish I had more. I just like it because of lemon juice. A board hole? It's like butthole. Not my favorite. I actually prefer guacamole over avocado. Today I'm not really feeling avocado, but great source of fiber, and you could eat like 2 avocados and get your full fiber in your day. Now, I'll go over this in another video, but if you have stomach issues, do not do that. I was having stomach issues and it was like, eat more fiber. I was shitting my bricks, my dude. And I'm like, why is this going so wrong? Everybody said to eat more fiber. And I looked it up and it can make things worse if you already have gut issues. So that would have been good to know. That's why I stopped listening to people on the internet for helping with me healing, because I really needed help. And instead, I made a pact with Satan. I'm just kidding. So, it's gonna sound so stupid, but I just literally turned inward. I just meditated a lot, studied Chinese medicine, was the inkling that I felt to do, and that's what's been healing me. Which I was really intimidated by Chinese medicine. It seemed complicated, but it's not, actually. So avocados have been really good to me through this journey, and I'm going to keep them in my diet. If I have to make avocado, what do you call it? Guacamole, then that's fine. I love guacamole. I fucking love it. Because I love acidity, like lemon and lime. So I really like a very limey guac. Now drop into the flow. Guac, 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 guac. Now lean. Guac, 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 guac. Turn around now. Whatever the lyrics are. Now that I healed my gut, I can tolerate fiber much better. And it's actually helping me heal my joints. Thank God. Thank God. Hallelujah. All that's left is my kiwi. That was actually my nickname. That was my nickname. My tattoo artist I apprenticed for, a tattoo artist at 18. He's the one who's done most of my work. So people are like, oh, you have enough money for tattoos, but you can't afford rent. I literally get my tattoos free from him because A, I apprentice, B, I trade content. So suck on that. But his nickname for me was Kiwi. I'm a little underripe. That's okay. That's how I was with your mom last night. So good. That was so good. I'm so happy I ate that. It actually makes me happy because I know that this meal is going to make me feel really good tomorrow and eventually get me to riding my motorcycle again and back to working out. Miss it a lot. A lot of people think like, a lot of people accuse me of faking whatever I have going on, my arthritis. And I feel like, I don't know really what, but I've been bedbound for the last like 2.5 going on 3 years. Like I haven't been able to walk out in stores. Even before that, like it was pretty rough for me to walk out into grocery stores and stuff. Like it was a lot of fucking pain. And so much that guys that I dated would literally pick me up and carry me while we're walking across the street or walking through the store when my joints got like way too bad to where I just couldn't even talk because it was excruciating and I'm trying to figure out how to breathe and manage this pain while walking, you know. I literally felt like I was like walking with with glass shards in my ankles because at that point it was both my ankles and my hip, but my hip wasn't quite as bad yet. And so, yeah. But I think people think that because they want to have like a month or 3 months or a year of doing nothing, that it's exciting. And it hasn't been. Just like me laying down and eating bonbons and just giggling and having fun. I've been isolated, hella isolated. There's a lot of times where it's so painful where I just didn't even think I was like physically gonna make it out of it. Like I texted myself a will because there was at one point in like February where I legitimately thought I was gonna die. I was losing so much weight, like nobody takes care of me. I do it all on my own, and like I was just barfing all the time, losing so much weight. This rash was happening so bad. Both my knees were so inflamed that like I couldn't even bend my joints. It was getting into my arms and my neck again. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? I literally thought I was gonna die. So it's not like I'm just laying here being like playing video games and stuff. I literally don't even play video games on my computer because it hurts my hands. Like my hands cramp. I know if you watch my cooking videos, you'll see them, they cramp a lot. And it's like, ow, pinches, you know? And people think it's just an easy little thing that I'm doing over here, but I'm doing something that doctors couldn't even do for me, which is holistically trying to heal myself. And while they advise against that, they want me to get a double hip replacement, and I'm not ready for that step yet. I've been through this before where my doctors wanted me to get my ankles fused together because they were so bad, like I described before. Like it was so next to impossible for me to walk around without such excruciating pain. But I'm so used to this where like one joint will flare and then it'll go back down, you know, and then everything's fine. It just so happened that the ankles were both, and then it took a little longer. But I realized that's because of my diet. So that's where I'm like really committed to adding more fiber and a little more protein just to support that fiber intake. So I'm not shitting my britches. Yeah. So that's what I'll be doing. Also, don't forget if you would like to donate to my GoFundMe. It all helps me get into remission. Helps me not be homeless while I'm trying to get myself walking again. You guys will know because I'll be back on my motorcycle vlogging, be going out to restaurants, like just walking around places. And I would love to do that just casually again. But thanks for joining me while eating. You guys are amazing. You're so precious. This is a heart for you. Yeah, don't forget to check out my other socials on my Linktree. There's other ways you can support my work free. If you want to donate, that all helps. If you want to subscribe to places, that helps. It all helps. But for now, thanks for eating with me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care of yourselves. Hydrate, eat, smack your ass, tell yourself you're beautiful. Yeah? And don't forget, you're sexy! Stay sexalicious, you sexy beast. Alright, toodaloo.